Hello everybody, AOG Gaming here, back with another video. So as you know, Idle Awakening got taken off the Play Store because again they didn't have DIPs. And I was talking about how there's something that companies should do, but they're not doing, and it is something they are going to do eventually. And what's going to happen is all the anime gotcha games that are out right now, they're just going to be obsolete because everyone's going to be playing the game that has all of them rather than the game that only has that that roster of characters from that enemy. So um, I think that's one of the reasons why Idol Awakening got shut down too. But also like it took a while, but pretty sure it was just them not caring. Also, it was the fact that the game didn't get enough traction for them to like be like, all right, well they made too much money, so we should stop them. Because the game did get attention, and instead what's happening now is that they're just continuing on with all these anime games with IP. So like you just search up anime games, right? So Punishing Ravens, Seven Deadly Sins, Dragon Ball Legends. Genshin Impact is not really that. It is an animated game, but I don't think it has anime IPs. But I haven't played it before, so don't quote me on that. One Piece, again, Naruto here, like it's by Bandai Namco or some other companies. Well, most of them are that. Netmarble owns Seven Deadly Sins, so I guess they did a collab with Netflix or something. Because Netflix has Seven Deadly Sins, they're the ones who animates it. Um, Punishing Gray Raven is an anime, but I don't know. I don't know what company that is. So yeah, most of it is Bandai Namco, and they're basically just milking the IPs. But what's gonna happen is they're gonna make one big game like after everyone exhausts all these games, like they just become obsolete because like most of these reviews are fake. Like all of this is just hype around games, and this one has 50 million and has 4.2. That is horrible. um, but yeah, like the ratings aren't even real, and it's just funny that you see all of this, and it's like yeah, at the beginning they might have been fine, but now they're horrible. So yeah, it's just really sad because they're basically stealing all you guys' money, and then the game will be gone. You just won't have it. Um, that's why I can't encourage like people to rightfully spend money on things that aren't console games because at least those you can literally have them for decades and even longer if you keep them in good condition and you're not like destroying it. But yeah, all the gotcha games and everything, it's literally just a market so that they can make money and then you never keep what you have. It's just temporary. It's always temporary. It's literally just a facade. Like you don't get anything except for the time when you're playing, and then when it's EOS, your game's done. End of service. Goodbye. Um, yeah, they also have Yu-Gi-Oh. Like that's Konami there. Like I guess that's not really I. Well, that is anime. Yeah, no, I'm stupid. Shut up, Alex. um, yeah, so like different studios obviously doing different ones for different animes. And then like Webtoon, like again, Bandai Namco with the Sword Art Online, Slimy Sakai Memories, like they're again My Hero Academia, Crunchyroll Games, like Crunchyroll's also doing it because they also have money for the IPs. I don't understand how that works because there's two different games from the same. Yeah, they're kind of competing against each other. Yeah, I don't know how that works. That's funny. Seems like Crunchyroll's winning though. But yeah, and then Crunchyroll released Eminence and Shadow. So whatever it's called, Shadow Garden, whatever the game is called. So One Punch, like Moon. Oh wait, this is from Moonton. Wait a second. That's funny because this company actually has a great game, has a few good games. I have to test Watcher of Realms before I can say that, but I know for a fact that Mobile Legends Adventures is super easy. Like I've basically been free to play. Like again, I said I'm average, so it's not free to play now, but like for basically an awakened hero, which at that point it's kind of a paywall, yes, but you could grind for a few months and still be where I'm at. I probably just knocked off like a month or two, but I also bought um, them for review because they were passes, so I didn't like go out and buy something that would just be like a whale expense. I went to buy something that would be like an average player going out to buy something that's worth their money. So it was where 40 it's a $20 pass for the Tower of Babel in Mobile Legends Adventures, and then $25 for like one of the passes that gives you diamonds, gold, and I think the currency, the gold drop currency. I forgot what it's called. To upgrade your heroes, but it was or to rank up your heroes, whatever, to basically break them through so you can upgrade them again. Um, but yeah, that was for review, and it was after I had all this stuff, and I could have kept going like that. Like I was in a fine place, but I was like, all right, well, I'm at a point now where I could keep going and like make a video maybe weekly instead, or I could buy some passes, review them, and wait, wait. I have to, I have to do something. Wait. Hey, uh, what was it? Playlists? Right. I forgot to do this and done. Um, yeah, because it's not free to play anymore. Not completely free to play, but I'm not. I haven't paid in money in like a month at this point. Um, yeah, like I haven't spent any money on the game. So all the videos I've been doing are just me grinding, which it's been really like oof. But it's fun. It's a good fun grind because I'm getting rewarded and I can feel the reward. So I'll make more videos. Don't worry. But I just wanted to explain this trend that's going to keep going on in the market until all these games die, and then companies are just going to keep doing that, which really sucks. Yeah, Azure Lane, like yeah, and then Eminence and Shadow down here, and then yeah, it's just really sad that all these games are gonna be dead in like 5 6 years. I give these games maybe 7 8 years at most because they've been out for a really long time, especially the ones with 1 mil plus downloads. Like those games have been out for a while. Um, yeah, that's pretty much it. And then ones with 10 mil more are just in dire straits right now, unless they're good games. But yeah, really sad. Fire Emblem Heroes by Nintendo. So yeah, like Nintendo's trying to milk that. That's a 4.5 though. What are the ratings? Okay. Luck of the draw. $120 a year. Yeah, see, it's a 4.5 review, and I'm like, oh, that sounds good. No, it is a horrible game. It is. I can just read the reviews and be like, all right, yep, that's a scam of a game. So again, it's just things like that that I feel sad for people playing all these games. Like I'm gonna try and make more videos, but I don't have the right equipment for that, obviously. um, yeah, and it's just sad. People are gonna download these games, have fun playing them, build this good community. If the game is good, and then they're gonna die. And even that's even if it's good, because most of these games are like just paywalled like crazy. At the beginning they're fine, but then it just goes crazy. And really, it's held mostly by the whales and con creators, and then they just go to hell. So yeah, it's just a trend in the gacha gaming industry that people are going to have to pay attention to. I have been paying attention to it for a while, and now I'm realizing, yep, this is the state of what's going to be gacha games. Because first it was like at least some games have originality, like they make their own characters. And to be fair, most games do that. Um, but sometimes you got like just the same names for characters, like all the gods. So that became like a big thing. I feel like that's been exhausted. I don't see a lot of games that are continuing that, but yeah, and that's also the problem with this. Like people aren't going to pay for that anymore. I think that's what they have to realize is they. I think they got the notion that people were paying for all these games that just had like all these gods, and they were like gotcha system because they were like really addictive to play, and now people don't want to pay for them anymore because they know it's a scam, and eventually the game's just going to die and get restarted, or they're just going to release another game, or it's going to be paywalled and heavily pay to win or pay to play. So that's just the ideal, not the ideal, but for the entrepreneurs and the capitalists, all the companies, yeah, that's the ideal state for them because they're just milking it. And I think they forget that it's a game. Like it needs to have player retention and player like content. Like it has to be made good, and that's why games last forever. Like name a single Balloons Tower Defense 6 game that was horrible. I mean, there was a couple that were bad, that were kind of paid to win, but they weren't completely pay to play. But 90% of the games, I would say, complete golden. I would say 5 out of 5 stars because they're just once you understand the basics of the game, like you just get drawn into it, and then it doesn't really become a skill issue. It just becomes like how long has it been since you played Balloons Tower Defense 6? Basically that. So if you just like play the games and like keep up with them, you're gonna be good. You're gonna be fine enough in the game and play. So and have fun and do what you want. It's really not unless you're trying to do black borders like me. It's for average players, I gotta say, it's a nightmare. I don't understand. Like all these content creators are like, oh, it's so easy, and I'm just like, I'm not trying to watch your videos when you do them because that would I like try not to because I'm like I want to beat it myself with my own strategy, and I'm always like pulling my hair, like really, you beat this. But I never used the dart monkey. That's probably why I can't make an excuse. But to be fair, I just don't like using the dart monkey because like you don't really have much uses afterwards. All right, well, the rant went a little sideways, but you understand what I'm saying, right? There are great games out there that will forever stay in people's hearts, even mobile games. And again, Balloons Tower Defense is one of them. Ninja Kiwi has made some great games. But then again, there's other games that have been on the mobile industry and they just die so fast, quick, but they're super popular. And it's something that I gotta tell people, like, at least my subscribers and viewers, like, y'all have to stop playing these games because it's really just a scam. There's only one way that you should play a game. If they're listening to the player base and they're fixing all the issues in the game and it's free to play friendly. That's pretty much all I can say. Yes, they're going to make money, so there's going to be microtransactions and some pay to win aspect. So they're a company, like you can't really expect much else from them. But if they're doing it to an excessive point where there's paywalls all over the place, don't even bother. Like that's just them who they're just gonna do more if you incentivize their actions by paying money into their game. That's pretty much it. By paying, you incentivize their actions. That's all I'm saying. They're just gonna keep milking. I think I'm repeating myself, so I think I'll just end because that's like the one message I need to get through. So I'll repeat it a few times, but at this point, I'm just going over and over again. Um, but yeah, and there are good games out there. Don't get me wrong. There are good mobile games out there, but yeah, Brawl Stars. I heard I heard it died down a little bit because what was the problem? Oh yeah, it was the supers, the supercharged supers or whatever they're called. It made the game mostly pay to win. So because you can buy them, that's the problem, and then it's like really hard to get them. Like it's a late game stuff. So yeah, just really sad. But yeah, that'll probably be the state of all games. What the heck is this game? God is Faith 4. There's wait, what? There's been is that 4? No, yeah, that's 4. There's been 4 of them. Early access. No way this game has actually 100K downloads. No way this game has actually. This is a complete, yeah, sexual themed game. Well, I know who downloaded this game. I'm getting the fuck out of here. That's what I'm doing. um, Sword Master Story major update. 4.5 stars. I can see that. Got your processor way too high. I already read that. Wait, you guys didn't see that? Yeah, see another game like well, if you didn't see that here, I gotta show you. So right here, Jake Cobram. If you go to like the third line from the bottom, so if you go from the bottom, you go one, two, three up. It says the gotcha prices are way too high. Cut the prices by at least in half, and I think people would be more likely to buy them. Oh, but there's been a giant update. It's been 2 years since his review. Oh yeah, that's a 2021. Why does it keep giving me most relevant, most recent? 5 star, 5 star. Oh, during the raise, calculate damage for release. I love this review, bro. That's hilarious. I love this game. So easy to uninstall. Oh shit. So easy to uninstall. That's hilarious. Great game overall. Game is satisfying right now. So I mean, it seems like people are saying it's good, but maybe there's a dis connectivity issue. But I'll give it a free play benefit. That it's hard to give a 5 star. Hmm. Okay. Well, now we're just going into the deep hole of just gotcha games in general. But all gotcha games have a aspect where they're just gonna die out and not continue. The thing is, I thought this light could have been a game that could have been in service for 10, 15 years if they did it right, because it would have been the definitive like God gotcha game out there. Because the God Mythos gotcha game out there. Because there's so many of them, but this light has like the best um, graphics out of them, and they had like a great system. But again, they diluted it because the gotcha system itself is the problem. Is they keep adding more heroes and heroes to it. So they need to start splitting up the gotchas, which they have, but then you don't get as many of those tickets. And then what you got to do with those currencies is you have to like give more rewards to them because at late game they just become kind of useless since you have everything that you need in them, and you're really just trying to pull like the 1% chance, not even like less than a 1%, half a percent of a chance to get some of the stuff in the game. It's ridiculous. Um, but yeah, it's really sad. So I just need to warn everybody because if I don't, y'all are gonna be wasting your money, and then yeah, it's gonna really suck. So yeah, not really a video particularly on any video game. I just called out a lot of them because do your own research. I say DYOR. You're gonna see that all these games are just gonna take your money and then end the game in like a few years, and then it's gonna suck. You're just gonna be sad, have nothing, and then you're gonna have to delete the game because it's literally just taking. It's a waste of space on your phone. That's literally all it is. You're paying for an eventual waste of space on your phone. That I'm saying it because once they hit EOS, people are gonna start quitting, and you're gonna have to delete it. The average player base, and then everyone who has not deleted it is gonna be like screwed, and then they're just going to be wasting their time, and then they're going to have to delete the game anyways because it's going to be a waste of space. They won't be able to open it, it'll crash, and then the servers won't be up. So yeah, well, I'm going to end the video here. I know, kind of a not the brightest video, but it is something I have to warn because I want everyone to be aware of it. It is happening, and it's going to drain your wallet, and it's not helpful, especially when we're in a recession. um, and there is a lot of talk, just if y'all don't know, like it just in the sphere of wealth. I'm not saying that I'm well versed in it, but I just have friends. I don't asked for support because of my past, but we won't get into that. But I mean, I'm still friends with them and I talk to them. And they do help me occasionally, which I really appreciate. But yeah, so I talk to them, but crypto is going to explode. I mean, it always was going to be the future. But there's like a bank thing that's happening where they're adding tokens that you can like just exchange instantly. Like you can buy something instantly, which is better than like things that you just order online. Like you can literally just buy something instantly with the banana. Like the tokens are going to be so easily transferable, and a bank is supporting it. You could buy Hondas with like the Shiba Inu tokens. Like there's a lot of crazy things going on with crypto right now, and it's just increasing to a crazy amount, which is why crypto itself is increasing. And we're also in a recession. Like there's a lot of shit going on, and overall the economy is not in a great state. So crypto might be literally exploding again. So that's happening, and you don't want to be wasting your money. That's all I want to mention. So yeah, as always, thank you everybody for watching. AOG Gaming here. If you're enjoying my content, please like and subscribe. Really shows your support. Helps me out, keeps you updating my content. I'm always going to be updating you guys on the worst news and the best news, and then also updating you on the best games, and of course playing the games, and then updating you on my accounts. Yeah, that's pretty much it. 125 subscribers last time I check. So y'all are amazing. Keep going. Need to reach 500 for monetization. So we're getting a lot closer. We're definitely. I can't do that math specifically. It's more than a fifth. That's all I know. Wait, so times. Mm, okay, no, we're not going to do the math. It's just going to take more time. Anyway, I'll see everybody in the next video.